Hear me well. If you miss this one, it might take you a long, long time to be in that situation. No, I asked the Lord one day, why do some people suffer for a very long time? Because I was concerned. I've met people going through situations for a long time, and Christians, they've gone through certain situations again and again for a long time, a protracted period. And they're praying. And he gave me very clear answers. So listen very well. So that if there's any situation you're going through that is not the best situation, where you should be having a glorious life of a need-ridden life is not what you want. It's a life of free supply courses. In other words, unhindered. They come to you by free course. See? Unhindered. And the supply continues without being stopped. That's the life that he gave you. If that is not the life that you are having right now, then hear me, and hear me very well. For an uninterrupted life of constant abundant supply. You say, is that possible? That's what I'm discussing with you. Here. You ready? Yes. Every word that comes out of your mouth is a thing that'll never be destroyed. Is a thing because it's of spiritual origin. When it goes out of you, it represents you everywhere. The only thing that can destroy it is another word from you that can render the first one powerless. Are you following this now? Words are things. When you speak them, they go out into the spirit. And they are there. And Jesus said, anyone that you speak that is useless, that is not doing anything, you will give account of it on the day of judgment. What does that mean? That words are gifts to us. How we form them, how we use them, becomes our responsibility. We will be judged for how we used words because they are of spiritual value. So, you learn from God what to use words for. As a child of God, you create your situation. If the last 10 years have not been what you may call beautiful 10 years, then you say to yourself, that stops now, and I change everything from now. And you start recreating. I have a small book called Recreating Your Words. Don't think because you have it, you have read it. Go and read it again. Did you hear me? Take that book. Go and read it again. Recreating Your Words. Recreating Your Word. I wrote that book how many years ago? Lots of years ago. Probably about 30 years ago, somewhere. Think about that. That's a long time. So you can imagine when I discovered what to do about my life, it's years ago. And once I got a hold of it, I was going to be on a free ride. And I've been on it. I've been on it. Riding on with the Lord. Did you ever hear that message? That's many years ago. Preached that many years ago. They're not just words. I wasn't just talking. Well, years after that, there's been a consistency of the results. And I can't change. No, I can't change. It's in every fiber of my being, every bone of my body, every cell of my blood. See, I only have one journey, glory to glory. Glory to glory. That's all, from glory to glory. And he continually increases my greatness. Just doesn't end. So, use these words. You have to use them. If you're vacillating, then the results, the manifestation of God's glory in your life will be vacillating. You see, always your life and the circumstances of your life are a character of the workings of your mind. Listen, your word is the manifestation of your mind. How your word is and what's happening to you, all right, and affecting you, doesn't affect you until it has affected your mind. It starts with your mind. Are you following what I'm telling you? It's there first. You never come into a need that you're unable to meet until you have first entered a need that you're unable to meet in your mind. It starts from there. If you have a supply, a free supply that gets stopped and wouldn't continue, it stopped here first. So I tell people, the right thing to do is plug into a supply of non-stop, a non-stop system. If you plug into a non-stop system, you will not even think about that. Non-stop system. Now, if you plug into a system that can be stopped, it's because you had some people who were giving you money, who were helping you, and somehow or another, they became the source. Inadvertently, you saw them as the blessing, the way. And so when it stopped, like when the brook dried up for Elijah, then you had a problem. Instead of knowing that all others are channels, I got a source. So, I got a source. So, who I listen to the source.